जय जय भैरवनाथ के दूर
A Prem Singh's production.
जय जय भैरवनाथ के दूर हटे सब कष्ट भैरव पूजन करे रहे पाप कठिन सब नष्ट तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जिन्हें दर्शन अपने भक्त ने जिन्हें दर्शन अपने भक्त ने प्रार्थना करे मैं जोरे हाथ प्रार्थना करे मैं जोरे हाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ गावे भजन और करते पूजन
Sitaram, good morning.
गावे
This is Shakti Sundays with Justin D. Anthony, live on Radio Guyana International. It is a pleasure, honor, and privilege to have you locked on. I want you to share that link up. Share the Mixcloud link up with all your friends and family. This is a program dedicated to the Universal Mother. A program seeking to inspire you, make your days a little bit better as well.
मैं करो दिन रात जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ पापी नष्ट करे झूठी नष्ट करे पापी नष्ट करे झूठी नष्ट करे जैसे ब्रह्मा सिर को काट जैसे ब्रह्मा सिर को काट जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात तेरे पूजा मैं करो दिन रात जय भैरव बाबा जय भैरवनाथ जय भैरव
I want to say Sitaram going out to Seema Humphrey, who just checked in. I want to say Sitaram to all the radio app listeners as well. I want to say Sitaram going out to Mina, the frontline worker. I want to say Sitaram to RNJJ. Sitaram to DJ Rudy, that's coming from Seema Humphrey. And I want you on the Mixcloud to share that link up with all your friends and family. Say Sitaram way out to Sunita Sims. Sitaram to Rohina Lal from the state of Florida. Sitaram to Orange JJ. Sitaram to the frontline worker, Dimple. Sitaram to Tony Passad. Sitaram Shakti to each and every one of you. Locked on the Mixcloud, as well as those locked on the radio app. And for those locked on the Mixcloud, please share the link up with all your friends and family. Let them know where Shakti Sundays is live right now. DJ Rudy of Radio Guyana International, Sitaram. Once again, Sitaram Shakti to each and every one of you. This is Shakti Sundays with Justin D. Anthony live on Radio Guyana International. This bhajan is dedicated to Muni Spring Baba, which is a former Lord Shiva in charge with balancing the mind. Those who have lost clarity in their lives. It is Muni Spring Baba that can restore clarity in your lives. Sitaram to Nandini Sicharan. want to say Sitaram going out to Rubina. Sitaram going out to Harry George on the radio app.
Pranavira Sudane, Sangali Kadu Pandane, Muniswara Swami, Viraya Vigane. Pranavira Sudane, Sangali Kadu Pandane, Muniswara Swami, Viraya Vigane. Pranavira Sudane, Sangali Kadu Pandane, Muniswara Swami, Viraya Vigane. Pranavira Sudane, Sangali Kadu Pandane, Muniswara Swami, Viraya Vigane. Oh Madurai Veera Swami, oh Madurai Veera Swami, Daivadi Daivane, Muniswara Swami, Ayanare Swami, Muniswara Swami, Ayanare Swami, Ayanare, Ayanare Swami,
And this bhajan is dedicated to Sangrani Baba. Sangrani Baba is a form of Lord Shiva in charge. He is the master of land boundaries, meaning he is the protector of land boundaries from negative forces. Sangrani Baba, as well, is a giver and destroyer of all things. Additionally, those who pray to Sangrani Baba with sincerity and express their love and affection to Sangrani Baba, Sangrani Baba will protect you in this world as though he is your older brother. That is the power of praying to Sangrani Baba. Sitaram to DJ Rudy. Sitaram to each and every one of you locked on. Just bear with me a little bit as I am just trying to share the link on Facebook and into all the groups and etc. And do me one favor as well, share the link with all your friends and family right now for me. That would greatly help. I want to say Sitaram going out to DJ Dimple. I want to say Sitaram to the owner and operator of Radio Guyana International, Mr. Chris Bassard, alongside Kim Singh. Share that link. Keep sharing that link up on the Mixcloud link. Once again, I want to say Sitaram, Om Shakti to each and every one of you. This is Shakti Sundays with Justin D. Anthony. And with this song in mind, we're going to turn to some Terry Gadraj bhajans dedicated to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, as you know, is the remover of all obstacles. Every morning that you get up, pray to Lord Shiva. Say Om Namah Shiva. Pray to him. And he will help you transform your life for the better.
Shiva. जया गुरु ओम कर जया शिवा ओम कर 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 जया गुरु ओम
Once again, I just want to acknowledge my sponsor in the Ontario area, the Bhadrakali Shakti Mandir. As for the New York area, I want to acknowledge my sponsor, the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, located at 9266 Springfield Blvd in Queens Village, New York. The Shree Maha Durga Mandir is the beautiful mandir where you can become closer to this universal mother. A mandir that can help you fix issues such as, issues pertaining to educational problems. If you're having problems with your children, if you're in separation in your marriage, and etc. The Shree Maha Durga Mandir will harness the power of this universal mother and help you. That's the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, 9266 Springfield Blvd in Queens Village, New York, led by Pujari Kabirdas.
ओम कर जया शिवा ओम कर जया गुरु ओम कर जया शिवा ओम कर जया गुरु ओम कर जया शिवा ओम कर जया गुरु ओम कर
To Radio Guyana International.
Once again, let me just run through the stream quickly and say C-Drum to everybody locked on that I can see. C-Drum to DJ Rudy, C-Drum to DJ Dimple, C-Drum to Mina, the frontline worker, C-Drum to Rohina Lal, C-Drum to Christy Suknandan, C-Drum to Kim Singh and DJ Chris of Radio Guyana International, C-Drum going out to Nandini Sicharan, Tony Passad, C-Drum to Harry George, C-Drum to RNJJ, Seema Humphrey, C-Drum to each and every one of you locked on.
शिवाया ओम नमः शिवाया बोलो ओम नमः शिवाया हर 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 महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा जया 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 जय शिव शंकर जय 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 शिव शंकर शिवजी की आरती उतारो शिवलिंगम शिवजी की आरती उतारो शिवलिंगम बम 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 बोले ना बम 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 बोले ना नाथ हमें कर लाश बुलाओ सरपति जिया है दर्श दिखाओ सरपति जिया है दर्श दिखाओ ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
You're in tune to Radio Guyana International.
And just do me one quick favor, Mixcloud listeners, just let me know how it's sounding and how the video is appearing. As you know, today is basically a live test run for me. So I just want to know how the stream is looking, how everything is sounding as well on the inside, on the Mixcloud app. Once again, I want to say Sitaram Om Shakti to each and every one of you. This program is, of course, a program used to inspire people. And I hope with this program and all these bhajans, we can make your days a little bit better. This is another bhajan by Terry Gadraj.
Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo, Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya Namo, Om Namah Shivaya Namo, Har Har Haraya Namo, Har Har Haraya Namo, Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo, Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo, Jai Rameshwaraya Namo, Jai Rameshwaraya Namo, Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo.
I just want to thank each and every one of you for letting me know sounding good on the inside. Thank you so much.
Gangadharaya Namo, Chandrasekhar.
You're in tune to Radio Guyana International.
Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva Om, Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva Om, Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva
I want to say Sitaram to my mom and dad locked on.
Jaya
Sitaram to all the pandits, Pujaris and leaders in Hinduism as well. Locked on.
Shiva Om, Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva Om, Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva Om, Kar Jaya Guru Om, Kar Jaya Shiva शिवा ओम कर जया गुरु ओम कर जया शिवा ओम कर जया गुरु ओम.
I want to say Sitaram to Chrissy Suknandan who just checked in, Dimple, and all the frontline workers locked on. I see my good friend Shell just checked in. How are you doing, Shell?
Om Kar Jaya Shiva Om Kar Jaya Guru Om Kar Jaya.
You're tuned to Radio Guyana International.
And of course, I just want to remind you,
Jai Bhola.
I want all the listeners who wish to view Radio Guyana International in video format to download the Mixcloud app and follow Radio Guyana International. As you know, as of October 1st, Facebook will be prohibiting all music and radio streaming. As such, we are moving Radio Guyana International to Mixcloud. Go to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Download Mixcloud and follow Radio Guyana International, and you'll get all our video appearances of all the Radio Guyana International DJs you love.
निश दिन तेरा ध्यान करे हम सिमरे मंत्र तिहारा हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगाओ होवे कच उजियारा नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी जय भोला बंदारी शिवहर जय भोला बंदारी जय भोला बंदारी शिवहर जय भोला बंदारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के जय माता सरस्वती जय शिव.
And as you know, Mother Swarsati is the former mother in charge with education, the arts and fame. And you know, so many students are returning back to school. Whether they may be returning back to school this week, was it or is it next week for some? As such, I want to wish Mother Swarsati blessings to all the students returning back to school. And indeed, may this divine mother keep them all safe as they return back to school, so that they may have a prosperous and a successful school year and all their educational goals. I hope that they can achieve it as well.
जय माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय जय माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी हंसवाहिनी परमा सतमाता बिना पुस्तक धाम.
See around to my Auntie Natty and Uncle Dinesh and the entire family locked on as well.
तू ही दुर्गा तू ही काली तू ही माता पार्वती तू ही दुर्गा तू ही काली तू शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी
And of course, this is Shakti Sundays, a program dedicated to this Divine Mother. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't play a song dedicated to Mother Kali. This one is dedicated to Mother Kali. Once again, I want to say a pleasant Sunday morning to each and every one of you locked on. Wherever you are locked on from, I want to wish you the blessings of Mother Kali.
मंगल की सेवा सुन मेरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े पाल सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल ले ज्वाला तेरी भेंट धरे ले ज्वाला तेरी भेंट धरे सुन जगदम्बे ना कर विलंबे संतन के भंडार भरे संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशहाली जय काली कल्याण करे बुद्धि विधाता तू जग माता मेरा कारज सिद्ध करे चरण कमल का लिया आसरा शरण तुम्हारी आन पड़े जब जब भीड़ पड़ी भगतन पर तब तब आए सहाय करे गुरुवार ते सब जग मोयो करनी रूप अनूप धरे माता होकर पुत्र खिलावे कहीं भार्या भोग करे संतन सुखदाई सदा सहाई संत खड़े जयकार करे
Once again, that bhajan was, of course, dedicated to Mother Kali. And of course, I always, have to play some Mother Kali songs, given this is Shakti Sundays, a program dedicated to the Universal Mother in Hinduism and the various forms in which this mother has taken. And I just want to take this opportunity to just address one particular point in Hinduism. In the past week, I encountered a few comments regarding this divine Mother Kali. There's a few people out there, and actually, let me correct that. There's many people out there that refer to this divine Mother Kali, and the worship of her. They refer to it as obia. They refer to it as Jambi worship, and they say things of that nature about this divine mother. Well, I wish to take this opportunity and through this program to just clarify who this divine mother really is. You see, many people do not understand who Mother Kali is. Mother Kali can be described in so many ways, but I wish to describe Mother Kali in this way today. Mother Kali is the one who removes you from bondage. What does this exactly mean? What I'm talking about here is that we are essentially like slaves when it comes to the vices such as greed, lust, and the attainment of material possessions. And it is through the power and prayer of Mother Kali that we are removed of a wanting for greed, lust, and all these vices. It is through the power of this universal mother, Mother Kali, that we, those who worship Mother Kali, will notice as well. That when you start praying to Mother Kali, you start seeing good, you start wanting to do good, and your life is transformed for the better. That is the power of praying to this universal mother, Mother Kali. But so many people out there, state on social media and elsewhere that this Mother Kali is Jambi worship and so many negative things about this universal mother. They do not know the beauty of this universal mother. I wish to give a particular example today, and I will be as confidential as possible today. There was an individual who had a foot problem. Their right foot was rotting. They went to all the doctors, all the specialists. They went to all of them. Took so many medications. The medication is not working. Went to another doctor. Took medications. The medication isn't working. And for a year or how long, this individual was going to the doctor, trying to fix her foot that was rotting. And when she went to a Mother Kali Mandir, it is through the power and grace of this universal mother that her foot was recovered. Her foot came back to normal. That is the power and the beauty of this divine mother that so many do not understand. But I wish to, in this program, to enlighten people about this universal mother and what this mother can do for you. You see, illnesses that cannot be cured by the doctors, it is through the power of this universal mother that the illnesses can be cured. There is always hope and betterment with this divine mother. Let me proceed with the program right now.
Om Jai Saraswati Mata, Jai Jai Saraswati Mata.
Shell, Sitaram.
Sadguna Vaibhavashalini, Sadguna Vaibhavashalini, Tribhuvana Vikhyata. Jai Jai
I want to say Sitaram to Indramati as well. Sitaram to Rohina Lal.
Jai Saraswati Mata, Jai Jai Saraswati Mata, Sadgun Vaibhavashali, Sadgun Vaibhavashali, Tribhuvan Vikhyata, Jai Jai Saraswati Mata.
And Radio Guyana International. I will have to look up that song request.
Chandravadani Padmasini, Dyuti Mangalakari.
Thank you for sharing, Shell. Thank you to those who have shared the Mixcloud. And I want you to just bear with me, for this program alone. It's been taking a while for me to adjust over to Mixcloud Live. And I'm sure many of you are also having some problems adjusting over. But in time, we will all... Mixcloud Live will become our normal home, of course.
बाएं कर में वीणा, दाएं कर माला.
मैया दाएं कर
City I'm going out to DJ Wazim, DJ Rudy, and all the Radio Guyana International DJs. In fact, I want to say City I'm going out to all the DJs locked on from all the radio stations who are doing such a great job to entertain us while we still have this coronavirus crisis. And indeed, I just want to take this opportunity to just pause and say a special thank you to all the frontline workers, all the doctors, nurses, PSWs, and those who work in the grocery stores, all the essential workers putting their lives at risk. I want to take this opportunity to thank them on behalf of myself, Radio Guyana. I want to thank them so much for their efforts during this time of coronavirus. And indeed, may this universal Mother, Mother Kali, Mother Durga, bless them and keep them well. Once again, I want to acknowledge my sponsor, the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, located at 9266 Springfield Blvd in Queens Village, New York, invites you every Sunday to their beautiful service from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Shree Maha Durga Mandir is a beautiful mandir, a mandir where you can become closer to this universal mother, a mandir with melodious singing, and indeed a mandir where you can, free of cost, can help you fix issues such as child and parents having issues, fertility problems, illnesses that the doctors cannot cure, and a whole range of other issues. The Shree Maha Durga Mandir can harness the power of this universal mother and help you resolve the issues in your lives. So many people have attended the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, and this universal mother has blessed them and helped them in their lives. This divine mother can help you too. So if you're having issues such as fertility problems, you're having issues such as, having child and parental relationship problems, having problems with your children have left you, and so on and so forth. If you're having educational problems in terms of attaining knowledge and etc., this universal mother and the Shree Maha Durga Mandir can help all of you. the Shree Maha Durga Mandir. For more information, please contact Pujari Kabirdas 917-929-7150. That's the Shree Maha Durga Mandir. And indeed, they are willing to help you free of cost. So if you're having some problems, give Pujari Kabirdas a call. And he is more than willing to help all of you. Once again, pleasant Sunday morning. Sitaram Om Shakti to each and every one of you. Let me just go through the stream and try to shout out as many people as I can see. I want to say Sitaram to Dimple, Sitaram to Shell, the frontline worker, Sitaram to Christine Suknanda and DJ Wazim, Sitaram going out to Auntie Nadi, Uncle Dinesh, Sitaram to Sunita Sims, Indra Mati, Sitaram to DJ Chris and Kim Singh, Sitaram going out to Robina aka RNJJ, Sitaram going out to DJ Rudy, Sitaram to Harry George, Roina Lal from Florida, Sitaram to Mina the frontline worker, Sitaram to all those locked on the Mixcloud Live as well as those locked on the radio app. It is a pleasure and privilege to bring you all these divine songs.
You're in tune to Radio Guyana International.
मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा। मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा। शिव से बड़ा नहीं कोई दूजा। बोल सत्यम शिवम
शंकर की महिमा गाई, शिव भक्ति में सब कुछ सूझा, शिव से बड़ा नहीं कोई दूजा। बोल सत्यम शिवम, बोल तू सुंदरम, मन मेरे शिव की महिमा के गुण गाए जा। मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा।
And indeed, this bhajan is one of my favorites.
भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, हो रही जय जयकार मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां। काहे दी मैया तेरी आरती बनावा, काहे दी मैया तेरी आरती बनावा, काहे दी पावा विच बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, सूहे चोलिया वाली आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां। सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, अगर कपूर पावा बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे मां पिंडी रानी आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां। कौन सुहागन दीवा पाले आ मेरी मैया, कौन सुहागन दीवा पाले आ मेरी मैया, कौन जागेगा सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, सच्चियां जोता वाली आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां। सर्व सुहागिन दीवा पाले।
With this bhajan in mind, we turn to a Lord Krishna song. Lord Krishna, as you know, is a significant deity in Hinduism. Lord Krishna is the surest path to go into heaven. Lord Yamraj tells us in our scriptures that those who pray to Lord Krishna and do the morally right thing in this world, they will be elevated surely to heaven. So every day you wake up,
Shri Ram,
pray to Lord Krishna, love your Lord Krishna,
Shri
and of course, and most importantly, do what this God above and indeed all forms of God want. They want you to aspire and do the morally right thing.
Krishna Krishna, चंद्रमुखी चंचल चित चोरी, सुभर सावरा सूरत भोरी, श्यामा श्याम एक सी चोरी
worry, Shell. I will play the Hanuman Chalisa very soon.
युगल प्रेम रस छम छम छमके श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः
To Radio Guyana International.
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी
My Auntie Natty.
जगदीश हरे
My Auntie Natty would like to say Sitaram to DJ Shalo.
के संकट
I want to say Sitaram to RNJJ, DJ Wazim, Indramati.
दूर
I
कर
want to say Sitaram to Uncle Dinesh, Auntie Natty. I
जय
want to say good morning as well, and Sitaram going out to the parents of Auntie Natty. That's Bharat and Jasmine. Sitaram going out to Seema Humphrey, Chrissy Suknandan, Rohina Lal. Sitaram to each and every one of you locked on, including Harry George and all those locked on the radio app, wherever you are, if you may be in Guyana, Suriname, the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, or for some in South Africa. I want to say Sitaram Om Shakti to you. May this universal mother bless you and protect you wherever you are.
स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहो किसकी स्वामी शरण कहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करूं जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं मूरख खल कामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो भरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे
I just want to say a Sitaram going out to Sunita Sims, as well as her mom. Sunita says her mom loves this selection of bhajans. Well, I'm glad that your mom does. And I want to say a special Sitaram to your mom, Sunita. I want to say Sitaram to RNJJ. I want to say Sitaram to Tony. Sitaram to my mom and dad. And of course, as requested, this is the Hanuman Chalisa.
तनु जानी के सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश ईश त्यों लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ वज्रयो ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महा जगवंदन
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
लाए संजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुमरो जस गावे अस कही श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाँ ते कवि को विद कही सके कहाँ ते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज पद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
Once again, you're locked on to Justin D. Anthony, and you're locked onto the program referred to as Shakti Sundays, a program dedicated to this universal mother in Hinduism, which has taken so many different forms, such as Mariamma, Mother Durga, Mother Kali, and etc. And a program that plays all your favorite morning bhajans. I want to say it is an absolute pleasure to have all of you locked on board, whether you're locked on the Mixcloud Live or you're locked on the radio app. I want to say Hanumanji blessings to all of you. May Hanuman give you guys all the strength you so need in this life in terms of bodily strength and strength in the form of the characteristic of perseverance. With that song in mind, I'm going to turn right now to a song dedicated to Mariamma. Mariamma is a form of the mother that gives about rain. Mariamma as well is in charge with removing poxes from the bodies of people. And indeed, in ancient times when there was a pandemic similar to today, where people were having poxes on their skin and were accompanied by a high fever, it is Mariamma that came down to this world and saved so many lives from a pandemic, similar in a sense to what we have today. This one is dedicated to Mariamma.
Mariamma, Jai 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 Kaliyamma, Jai Kaliyamma, Shakti Kalima, Jai Shakti Kalima, Shakti Kalima, Jai Shakti Kalima, Jai Mariamma, Jai Mariamma, Jai Mariamma, Jai Mariamma, Shakti Kalima, Jai Shakti Kalima, Shakti Kalima, Jai Shakti Kalima, Jai Mariamma, 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 Jai Mariamma. पान सुपारियां न फूल चढ़ावे, पान सुपारियां न फूल चढ़ावे, मीठा भात और नारियल चढ़ावे, मीठा भात और नारियल चढ़ावे। जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय कालियम्मा, जय कालियम्मा, शक्ति काली माँ, जय शक्ति काली माँ, शक्ति काली माँ, जय शक्ति काली माँ, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय मारियम्मा, जय कालियम्मा, जय कालियम्मा। आमो माँ, जय शक्ति काली माँ, आमो माँ, जय शक्ति काली माँ, तुम हो जगत जननी माँ, तुम हो जगत जननी माँ, जय मारियम्मा, जय
I got a request by Christine and some of the other listeners to play back this Lord Shiva song. So I wish to dedicate this Lord Shiva song to all the listeners that requested it be played back, especially Christine Suknandan. Once again, Sitaram Om Shakti. Pleasant Sunday morning to each and every one of you locked on. This is Shakti Sundays live on Radio Guyana International. It is a pleasure, honor, and privilege to have all of you locked on board. And indeed, may this Universal Mother in Hinduism bless all of you and help all of you with the issues you have in your lives. You know, this Universal Mother that we pray to, which takes the form Mother Kali, Mariamma, Mother Durga, and many other forms as well. She takes the biggest problems that we have and she makes it the smallest. All she asks you to do is simply pray and have love and affection for her. And she will begin and she will surely help you with whatever issues you have, regardless of how complicated the issue may seem. Pray to this Universal Mother every day. Love her, and your life will surely turn around for the better.
मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा, मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा, शिव से बड़ा नहीं कोई दूजा। बोल सत्यम शिवम, बोल तू सुंदरम, मन मेरे शिव की महिमा के गुण गाए जा। मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा, शिव से बड़ा
Yes, Auntie Indira, Sitaram to you. And of course, your mom, Auntie Sheila Ramrup.
पार्वती जब सीता बनकर जय श्री राम के सम्मुख आई। पार्वती जब सीता बनकर जय श्री राम के सम्मुख आई। राम ने उनको माता कहकर शिव शंकर की महिमा गाई। शिव भक्ति में सब कुछ सूझा, शिव से बड़ा नहीं कोई दूजा। बोल सत्यम शिवम, बोल तू सुंदरम, मन मेरे शिव की महिमा के गुण गाए जा। मन मेरा मंदिर, शिव मेरी पूजा।
And I wish to dedicate the next song to my mom. She loves the next song very much. As such, I want to dedicate it to her.
To Radio Guyana International.
झूठी तेरी शान रे, मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे। झूठी तेरी शान रे, मत कर तू अभिमान। मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे। झूठी तेरी शान रे, मत कर तू
I wish to dedicate this Lord Shiva song to Roina Lal from the state of Florida.
जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा मैं तू, जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा। शिव शंकर नटराजा मैं तू, जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा मैं तू, जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा।
Once again, I want to say Sitaram going to my Auntie Indira, Auntie Sheila Ramrup. Mother's blessings to both of you. And indeed to all the listeners locked on our Radio Guyana International. I know this time is, these past few months and indeed right now, may be a particularly difficult time. But I want to wish you the blessings of this universal mother. And I want to suggest to you that if you're having difficulty in your life, hardship, and you don't seem to be able to to see your way in life, I want you to go to the foot of this divine mother, pray and beg to her, and she will help you immensely with the issues you have. Let me dedicate this song to
Shiva, you are
DJ Dimple, a frontline worker, as well as all the frontline workers.
Savior, you are my Savior.
Lord Shiva, you are the Almighty. Lord Shiva, you are my Prabhuji. You are my Savior. You are my Savior.
In the morning I worship you, evening also this I do.
Once again, this song is dedicated to DJ Dimple, a frontline worker, as well as all the frontline workers. I want to dedicate this song especially to you. In fact, let me pull it up from the TOP and dedicate it to all the frontline workers across the globe. This one is dedicated to you.
Lord Shiva, you are the Almighty. Lord Shiva, you are my Prabhuji. You are my Savior.
See drum to DJ Freestyle of RGI.
My Savior.
Lord Shiva, you are the Almighty. Lord Shiva, you are my Prabhuji. You are my Savior. You are my Savior.
In the morning I worship you, evening also this I do.
Midday your name I chant away. This Lord what I do every day.
You are my only true Bhagavan. You made me love my fellow one. I love you, oh Lord Shiva. I love you, oh Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, you are the Almighty. Lord Shiva, you are.
And I just want to give you guys a quick note. I'll be coming off the air at 11:30. Once again, I'm going to be coming off the air 11:30.
Savior.
अज्ञानता से
Sidram to Auntie Nadia. Sidram to Lindy. No, Sidram to Indy Lutchman.
काहे अन
Lindy Lachman wants me to play a Madhukateri Bhajan. Don't worry, I'll play a Madhukateri Bhajan. Meena, the frontline worker, Sitaram. RN JJ Sitaram. Auntie Indira, Auntie Sheila Sitaram. Auntie Nadi, Uncle Dinesh Sitaram. Christine Sitaram.
जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर
Seema Humphrey Sitaram. Rubina Sitaram. Shell, the frontline worker Sitaram. Cindy Sims and her mom Sitaram. I want to say Sitaram to all the radio station hosts and DJs, especially those of Radio Guyana International, and indeed to all the radio app listeners. I want to say a pleasant good morning to you. To my South Africans, I just want to say pleasant good evening. I believe it is around dinner time right now in South Africa.
भक्तों का माँ भंडार भरे हाथों से धन की भरका करे
DJ DJ Dimple.
भक्तों का माँ भंडार भरे हाथों से धन की भरका करे तेरे हम पे भी हो मेहरबानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे प्राणी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी हम मांगते माँ सोना कहा हम मांगते माँ चांदी कहा हम मांगते माँ सोना कहा हम मांगते माँ चांदी कहा हम तो फकत इतना मांगते भूखा न कोई सोई यहाँ हम तो फकत इतना मांगते भूखा न कोई सोई यहाँ सबकी रत्ना निजरानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी
This bhajan is dedicated to Madhukateri. Madhukateri is a form of the mother that can go in the deepest part of your body to remove illnesses that are spiritual and medical in nature. Those suffering from illnesses and not receiving any benefit or help from the doctors, Madhukateri can bless them and help them. Additionally, I just want to take this opportunity just to acknowledge my sponsor once again, the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, 9266 Springfield Blvd in Queens Village, New York. They can help you if you're suffering from prolonged sickness and you're not getting any help or benefit from the doctors. They can harness the power of Madhukateri and other deities to help you recover from your illness. And they have helped so many people through the power of this universal mother. So I want you, if you're having some issues in your life you cannot be resolved, call Pujari Kabirdas at 917-929-7150. That's the Shree Maha Durga Mandir, Pujari Kabirdas.
Achanya begalama une ware kateniye Achanya begalama une ware kateniye
I want to say Sitaram going out to Pratt and I want to say Sitaram going out to Sept and Pratima. I want to say Sitaram to Tahir. I want to say Sitaram to Chandini Nandan. I want to say Sitaram to Shelshel, the frontline worker, and thank you so much, Shelshel, for your kind words.
Achanya begalama ure ware kateniye Achanya begalama ure ware kateniye Jai Hanuman bolo Jai Hanuman Jai Hanuman bolo Jai Hanuman Veer Hanumana ati balwana Ram naam rasiyo de Prabhu man basiyo de Veer Hanumana ati balwana Ram naam rasiyo de Prabhu man basiyo de जो कोई आवे हरज लगावे शीशा ना आवे जोत जगावे जो कोई आवे हरज लगावे शीशा ना आवे जोत जगावे सबके सुनियो दे प्रभु मन बसियो दे सबके सुनियो दे प्रभु मन बसियो दे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसियो दे प्रभु मन बसियो दे वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसियो दे प्रभु मन बसियो दे बजुरंग बाला नींद दयाला नितन तो पेरो तेरे नाम रखमाला बजुरंग बाला नींद दयाला नितन तो पेरो तेरे नाम रखमाला संकट हरियो रे प्रभु मन बसियो रे संकट हरियो रे प्रभु मन बसियो रे हरज हमारी मरज तुम्हारी संभगतन के प्राण नहारी हरज हमारी मरज तुम्हारी सब
Once again, you're tuned into Shakti Sundays live on Radio Guyana International, a program bringing all your favorite morning bhajans. And once again, I just want to wish that all of you have a very pleasant Sunday and the remainder of your weekend, the few hours that is left, can be very blessed and you can be very happy as well. I have a request to play some Prakash Gosai songs, and as such, I'm going to play some Prakash Gosai bhajans. Once again, I'm going up to the hour of 11:30, just for the RGI listeners.
You're in tune
Though you're
to
deceived
Radio
to all,
Guyana International.
yet your names and forms are many. By whichever name you are glorified, you readily respond to the prayers of your devotees. You are indeed Damodar, Banwari, Gopinath, Gopal, Natwar, Muralidhar. Your name alone brings comfort to the mind and removes difficulties from our lives. Krishna Kripalu, Kripanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal.
Krishna Kripalu, Kripanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal. Krishna Kripalu, Kripanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal.
Krishna Kripalu, Kripanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal.
Deen Bandhu Dayanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal.
Krishna Kripalu, Krishna Kripalu, Kripanidhi Keshav, Deen Bandhu Dayal.
दामोदर बनवारी मोहन गोपीनाथ गोपाल.
दामोदर बनवारी मोहन गोपीनाथ गोपाल.
राधारमण विहारी नटवर, राधारमण विहारी नटवर, सुंदर
Auntie Indira says, Durga Ma, blessings to her granddaughter, baby Riley. DJ Shalawake Dimple says she likes to listen to Prakash Gosai bhajans. And you see, that's what I try to do every Sunday. I try to play your favorite bhajans. And if I'm able to, I try to fit in a few requests as well. Once again, I want to say Sitaram Om Shakti. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. This is, of course, Shakti Sundays with Justin D. Anthony. I am bringing you all your favorite bhajans and the stories of this universal mother and teachings of Hinduism. And I do so every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. Today was a bit different as I was running a bit late. But of course, I tried to make it up a little bit. I'm going up to the hour of 11:30. So once again, we have a few more minutes to go. I hope, in advance, I just want to say, I hope that you enjoyed this selection of bhajans. And I hope that the Bhagwan and this universal mother can bless and help all of you. Especially protect all of you from this virus referred to as COVID-19.
कन्हैया की बाल लीलाओं में सबसे नटखट माखन.
Another one dedicated to Lord Krishna.
और इसी लीला पर यह भजन सूरदास जी ने लिखा है. कन्हैया आस पड़ोस के घरों में जाते थे माखन चुराने, और जिसके घर माखन चोरी होती वो गोपी आ जाती शिकायत करने यशोदा के पास कि देखो यशोदा, तुम्हारे बेटे ने हमारे घर बड़ा नुकसान। माँ
to Radio Guyana International.
मैं नहीं माखन खायो, मैं नहीं माखन खायो, सुन मैया मोरी, मैं नहीं माखन खायो, सुन मैया मोरी, मैं नहीं माखन खायो। इस भजन में
I want to say Sitaram once again too.
क्या वास्तविकता है आप सभी जानते हैं।
Jageshwar, I believe that is
खाया है
Pratima and Sat, if I'm correct.
दोनों जानते हैं।
I want to say Sitaram going out to Pratima and Sat.
मुख से
Always tune in to my programs. And indeed to everybody. To everybody locked on.
और ऐसे ऐसे
I
तर्क
just want to just simply remind you
अंत में
that all Radio Guyana International programs from now on will be on this Mixcloud. As you know, October 1st, Facebook is banning all radio streaming and all music streaming from happening.
मेरे पास
So we have moved to Mixcloud, which provides so much benefits.
ओ गैयन के पाँच
You see, like this bhajan, for example, I could not play this bhajan without speeding it up on Facebook Live. Otherwise, they would shut me down. But on Mixcloud, I can play the song in its original form. So if you have an RJ listener friend that needs some help with Mixcloud, please just give them some help with this Mixcloud, getting on board with Mixcloud to RGI. I'm trying my best as well to speak to and help as many listeners as I can to get on board with Mixcloud. And in the coming weeks, I hope everyone will be on board with this Mixcloud Live.
यहाँ दो समय का
Oh, actually, that is Meena, the frontline worker. So thank you so much for tuning in, Meena.
शास्त्रीय संगीत में अलग अलग समय के अलग अलग राग हैं, मौसम तक के राग हैं। तो भोर सुनिए भोर की राग, राग भैरव, सांझ राग यमन कल्याण। मेरा प्रयास है, शायद आपको समय का आभास होगा। भोर भायो भोर भायो भोर गैयन के पाछे तूने मधुबन मोहि पठा।
I want to say Sitaram to Indramati, Sitaram to DJ Dimple, Christine, Rowena Lal, Indramati, Sitaram to Shell, the frontline worker, Meena, the frontline worker, Chandani Nandan. I want to say Sitaram going out to all the RGI listeners locked on board, whether they're locked on Mixcloud Live or the radio app. I want to say Sitaram as well to all the silent listeners. And indeed, I hope the remainder of your Sunday can be very blessed and you can be very safe. I just wanted to note one thing. We still have this coronavirus, still. This coronavirus situation still going on. And I would just want to advise you to just continue keeping the precautions regarding this coronavirus, such as mask wearing, or social distancing. And I think the best piece of advice we can give is try your best to remain at home. Home is perhaps the safest place where we can protect ourselves from this virus. Just if I can offer some advice, just try to stay at home as much as possible. I know, of course, you have to go to work and elsewhere. But remaining at home is the safest place, given this virus that we have right now.
आज राधा के नैनों में शाम डोले मोर बोले चकोर बोले आज राधा के नैनों में शाम डोले
मोर बोले चकोर बोले
शाम मेरे भीगी भीगी अखियों का गजरा वही मेरे सुनी सुनी पहियों का गजरा शाम मेरे भीगी भीगी अखियों का गजरा वही मेरे सुनी सुनी पहियों का गजरा मेरे जीवन में रस के कुमार होने
मोर बोले चकोर बोले आज राधा के नैनों में शाम डोले मोर बोले चकोर बोले
दूर से कन्हैया ने मुझको पुकारा मुरली की धुन में किया है इशारा दूर से कन्हैया ने मुझको पुकारा मुरली की धुन में किया है इशारा मेरे सपनों की वीणा की तार बोले
मोर बोले चकोर बोले आज राधा के नैनों में शाम डोले मोर बोले चकोर बोले
Once again, I only have approximately 9 more minutes to go. And I always try to conclude with this particular, or in my concluding segment, I always try to play this song. This song is dedicated to all those who have lost a loved one. And I know this through past few months, so many have lost loved ones, especially and particularly due to this COVID-19 virus. And with that in mind, I just want to express my deepest condolences to all those who have lost a loved one during this time. And I pray to Lord Krishna to remove the obstacles that exist in their journey to the afterlife. As you know, in Hinduism, we believe that when a person dies, it is a 1-year journey they must take in order to reach the final destination where they reach Lord Yamraj. So with this song in mind, we're nearing, or we are actually in the concluding segment of my program.
Shree. पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो भीतर भीतर रोई रे भीतर भीतर रोए तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे
And you know this particular bhajan basically translates to it. You know when you see a bird, a pet bird in a cage, you do not know the sorrows that bird has. You see that bird in the cage and you believe that bird is happy. But indeed that bird, life is filled with so much sorrows. Just that the bird does not have an ability to communicate the sorrows it has. It just has to stay in that cage and remain silent. Similarly, that's like people in this world. We do not see and recognize the sorrows people face. But so many people are going through difficulty and hardship in their life. We play the song at memorials and funerals because it is believed that when we die, we are removed from the state of being a cage bird.
तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल की छाले रे। चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल की छाले रे। ये पत्थर का देश के पगले कोई न तेरा हो, तेरा दर्द न जाने।
आए भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone.
Radio Guyana
और
International.
जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner when we take our exit.
And as you know, my time will conclude at 11:30.
इनका मेला
As such, this will be my final bhajan. I want to say Sitaram Om Shakti to each and every one of you with this bhajan in mind, dedicated to all those who have lost a loved one. I am taking my leave, and I want to say it has been an absolute honor and privilege to have all of you locked on, whether you're locked on the Mixcloud Live or you're locked on the Radio Guyana International radio app. It was a pleasure to bring you all these bhajans, and I hope you enjoyed them very much. With this song in mind, I am taking my leave, and catch me next Sunday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for another edition of Shakti Sundays, live and direct on Radio Guyana International.
आए भी अकेला, into this world we have come alone. और जाए भी अकेला, and in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला
You're in tuned to Radio Guyana International.